Hi. Hold on. Need a sip of water. Holy shit. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first Macho Thursdays. So this is something I want to try to do kind of regularly. Make it weekly, bi-weekly, I guess, just depending on life and schedule and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is a weekly tournament series I want to start doing. Yeah, sorry y'all. I started to talk and spit got trapped in my throat. But yeah, so the format that we're running this week, every week, I don't know if I want to do super different formats, stuff like that. I feel like I'll just kind of do what I feel like running and feel like watching. But yeah, we got 24 dudes this week, 24 monsters battling it out. So this is just going to be like a for fun double elimination bracket. Not super duper competitively inclined at all. There's no leaderboards for this, no nothing. We're just chilling out, hanging out, playing some Monster Rancher, watching some Monster Rancher. So yeah, we got 24 monsters fighting tonight. It's going to be double elim, best 2 out of 3, all the way up until winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. So normal double elimination bracket stuff. So for the format this week is very simple. It was just 3,500, aka the heavyweight format, which Nash likes to call it over on his stream. And there's no bans at all. So no Metal Nerd bans, no Kamui bans, no Blue Phoenix bans, no Punisher bans. I'll be honest, since this wasn't super duper competitive minded, I didn't really go through and look through the entrance. A lot of these names I recognized already, but yeah, I've been I've been talking well on enough. We got a lot of fights to get through tonight, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start off with Pina Colada and Sir Spot Trick. So I'm kind of thinking, I want to gauge how long these are gonna go. I'm kind of thinking we're going to hold off betting till top 8, just so people can build up some points, and then we can start betting during top 8. Right now, I'm going to keep it off of fast forward, but we'll see. So yeah, we got Pina Colada, and we got Spotnik, or Sir Spot Trick. Sir Spot Trick. So we got Intelligence, Undine versus Power Zoom. Alright. So this is also played just on Vanilla Monster Rancher DX2. I made sure that I had my vanilla techs loaded up in my game last night. So, we're getting as pretty bare bones as we can get. But yeah, this is cool. I don't know. Full 3. So I've been doing the tournaments, Pina Colada takes that first game. I've been doing the the one day kind of themed tournaments for the past couple of months again. And those are, oh my god, big fire charge right out the gate. No crit there. No power either. But I thought it would be fun to just kind of run a weekly. I used to stream every Thursdays a couple years back. After the Speedwell ended, I did Thursday streams, and it was fun. It kind of gives me something to look forward to as the week is going on, and I was just like, why not try that again? And just do a weekly, be funny. Yeah, I noticed that
fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Nash, I noticed that when I brought them up for the Power Splash misses. I noticed that when I brought them up before the stream started, that pot of all things was censored. I'm sure most of us know by now the censor list in this game is a little kooky. Ooh, Ice Coffin. That's a really cool move. It's not a move that we see a ton. Both these monsters are pretty low yellow health right now. Just waiting for someone to get the finishing blow. Pina Colada's got to get out of that first slot, though, since she's got the Ice Sword active. She is winning right now. Arrow, 252. We do see a grit. Sir Spotnik could take this. Just got to make sure he swings attack. Oh, fire charge, maybe? Oh, he's just he's just deciding to run away. Alright, so Pina Colada is going to take the first set of the first ever Macho Thursdays. Alright, so next up, we're going to have Rambo, which is Carl's monster, versus Roaster, which is a... I don't know, I think that's a very funny name. Let's see, Roaster by Squishy. So we got another zoom, actually, right off the bat. Oh, is that the correct roaster? Hold on, let me double check that. Well, we'll let this play out. Just in case. It is the correct roaster. All Rambo has to do is hit one more tech, and that shouldn't be too hard. Okay. If this is the correct roaster, very under the stat cap. But that's okay if it is. Like I said, this isn't supposed to be minded as the most, you know, competitively leaning. Tournament. Yep, that's the only roaster by Squishy, so I'm guessing this is the right one. Alright, game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Roaster goes for the 1% bite, does miss that. So goes for the million claws. I appreciate his gumption. Alright, Rambo goes for the chop. Alright, KO there, Rambo. Gonna take that 2-0. Yeah, Roaster is a great name. Alright, quick 2-0 there for Rambo. Alright, next up, we got my boy. We got Bogwater. Very old monster at this point. Dude is like damn near 2 years old in like real life time. One of my favorite monsters I've ever built competitively. I've entered him in a bunch of different stuff. He's done pretty solid overall in Nash's stuff. He made top 8 in the Welcome Cup DX, which for... Nope, spelled best to strong. For anyone who might be kind of newer, who hasn't heard of that tournament, that was a tournament I did, gosh, a couple years ago. Another Zoom. A couple years ago now, where I worked with worked with Mr. Kujiro, one of the Japanese tournament organizers over in Japan, and we did qualifying tournaments. So I did one big qualifying tournament for the English competitors, and he did a couple of different qualifying tournaments for Japanese competitors, and we kind of culminated the winners of those together into one big tournament that I called the Welcome Cup DX. So it was kind of like the English scene meets the Japanese scene sort of thing, and it was really cool. Unfortunately, the laptop that I had that had a lot of the VODs on it broke, so I only have about half of it uploaded up onto YouTube, and I'm unable to get to the rest of it. Alright, quick 2-0 there from Bogwater. Yeah, I was thinking about Kujira the other day. I should maybe message him and say hi. I have not heard from him in a minute. Alright, so this tournament's going by pretty fast so far. Next up, we're going to have Visionary. I don't know why I clicked that. Nash is so next week is a tournament that I'm hosting that I'm really super excited for. I've put a lot into work into it, and that is the my freaking old ass eyes. Hold on, Volumar. I got a lot of fun stuff cooking for Pokemonsters too. Alright, so we got Visionary versus Volumar. Yeah, so Pokemonsters 2. Sorry, I feel like I'm not talking a ton about the matches right now. I'm just talking about shit that I've done. So Pokemonsters 2, for those of you who aren't aware, it's a tournament that I'm running next Saturday, where he's so dead. He's so fucking dead. All of the monsters that you enter have like a type, like in Pokemon, that affects the amount of points that they get for winning based on the type chart, like in the actual Pokemon games. Now this is the second run of this tournament that I've done, and it's kind of like mimicking Gen 2, where they introduced items. So I'm introducing items into this format, and the items like further manipulate your build into what it's able to do. So like, for example, what the fuck is Zach talking about? Get out of here. That can further help manipulate your build, and so for example, like Choice Band is one of the items, so you can have like maxed out power in a format where you're not normally supposed to have max power, but you can only have one tech. Stuff like that. It's going to be a tournament that's on hard mode. There's going to be tech deletion, stuff, that kind of thing going on. But I am doing a couple extra things for it, and I'm really excited for you guys to see those. Alright, so Volumar wins that 2-0, right? I think Visionary didn't really do a whole lot that set. I think it kind of missed just 2 roars and kind of floundered around a bit. Yeah, 2-0 in Volumar's favor. Alright, next up we're going to have See You in My Dreams. Where's the U? By Project L. So we got a Joker versus Kid Presentable. Actually, a monster from one of my past tournaments, which is really cool. Fake Life's monster. Alright, so Tank Joker versus Power Speed Bajarl. Alright, so this can actually go into like what I normally ban, what I don't normally ban. So like I'm a big person on the basics Joker needs to go the fuck away train. Obviously I don't care this time because there is no bans this tournament. But I think Tank, or not Tank, sorry. I think Basics Joker is just absurdly strong and, frankly, just very boring. So, not my most favorite monster. But I think it's very strong, and I think if you are playing to win in a format that allows it, you definitely should. Never mind, he has Death Scythe. Forget everything that I just said. Got 23 on a 12 cost, Withering on a 12 cost tech is so crazy. Alright, See You in My Dreams. Round 1. But yeah, I'm a big Basics Joker hater from a viewer experience standpoint. Now from a competitive player standpoint, I respect it. Now I'm trying to think, what tournament was Kid Presentable of mine in? Yeah, Frenzy, you're kind of spitting. Duh! Yeah, the SSBL. That was it. Alright, so that is 1-1 right now. Yeah, sorry y'all. Grandpa's getting, his brain ain't working as well as it used to. I think some basics only builds can be fun. I like a basics only dragon, but I don't know if that counts because when I do basics only dragon, I still like to get tail attack. Oh, big crit there on the death punch. Alright, see you in my dreams wins that 2-1. JP, I sent you a DM to fill out the form and you still didn't. There's no way. Yeah, oh, I guess I could probably put that in the stream title. If you do ! bracket, that comes up. Alright, so next up we got Testarossa. And then we got Honey Badger. Ooh, Durahan Arrowhead. Cool monster. Honey Badger by Dylan. There's a lot of zooms in this bracket. Good lord. Oh, tank battle. Okay. Alright, so actually same exact stat spread. It's just Honey Badger got its speed all the way up to 100. Alright, so we're probably not going to be seeing too many one-hit KOs here. That's okay. It's you can probably get... Hopefully you remember to enter the next one, JP, next Thursday. Alright, Honey Badger just sitting, gaining up these guts here. Almost 99 guts before it swung this million bites. Big 569 on the crit there. Tail lash to end things off, 175. We do see a grit from Testarossa, though. Oh, foolery, and he gets tailed for it? You hate to see it. Alright, Honey Badger taking game 1. I like both these monsters a whole lot. I did a... sorry, to talk about me again. I did a tank, Fairy Saurian not too long ago, actually for the SSBL2. Now, granted, that was in a very low stat cap format. But I like Fairy Saurian a lot. I think out of a lot of the Pixie subbreeds, it's one of the cooler looking ones. Or it's kind of more so just taking the collars instead of it being like, this is Zoom, but girl. I like that kind of like orangish color along with that like hot pink color. I think it looks nice. Alright, looks like Honey Badger's got this, but we do see a grit from Testarossa. Alright, cut in 2. I don't think that's going to do enough damage to get the knockout. 126, no withering on that. Into the rush slash. Oh, still not going to be enough. Honey Badger takes that 2-0. Oh, it would be nice with wings. You know, they wouldn't even have to do like a, different model with that either, since the dragon subbreed has wings on him. Yeah, that is kind of curious that they didn't do that. All right, we got. Let's see. Let me get my glasses on. I don't have glasses. Bop It by Zephyr. Oh, so I don't think I talked about seeding or anything like that. I didn't seed. I just threw the names in there and hit randomize. And we got Bikini. Now, this is a monster that Sphero was really excited about. If I remember off the top of my head, it's a purebred dragon. Yeah. Alright, so we got Bop It, the Bloody Eye, versus Bikini, the purebred dragon. Alright, let's get it on. Alright, flick combo, 58% whiffs right off the bat. Alright, tail whip misses there on the 56 into the 52. I remember Spharaoh's talking a little bit about having a hard time raising this monster just because the dragon's lifespan is so short, and especially in the DX version of the games. And can't remember if it was the main Discord or Nash's 1-2 jump blow. Nash's Discord, we were talking about how a lot of us definitely like raise like a second gen monster, and so we can do things like pass down techs and stuff like that. I think it's pretty needed in this game, especially for monsters like Dragon. This is a 6 guts rate. Oh, Dragon's got, unless this is like some sort of special spawn, regular Dragon has 19, I'm pretty sure. And then Bloody Eye has a 6 guts rate, yeah. Yeah, funny thing in hard mode. Now, I know the hard mode tournaments that we've been doing, and the ones that I can plan on continuing to do, just uses the tech value mods. I don't plan to run stuff for full-on hard mode because I think that would be a little bit too hard to include Switch players in. I think just the tech value mods is the best for everybody. But like in the hard mode rebalancing mod where they change guts rates and stuff like that, Dragons actually gets knocked down to a 20 of all things, which is pretty funny. That was 2-0 for Bop It, right? Gotcha. Just wanted to be sure. Alright, and now we have another dragon coming up. We have Uification in Kazuchika, so we're gonna have Lily versus Freya. Woo. Am I spelling this right? Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, okay. I was just spelling it wrong. I put an extra I in there. Alright, so we got Lily's Uification versus Kazuchika by Freya. Now, Freya just recently made this monster, so I'm sure she's excited to see it fight. There we go. Alright, same exact set spread on these two. We have a... Oh shit, what's Dragon Pixie? It's not like Pixie Dragon, it's like an actual name. Versus Kung Fu Hare. Now, I didn't realize this until Freya sent me a picture. But this this Kung Fu Hare actually has the highest guts rate that a hare can have. So apart from Hare Pixie and Hare Plant, this is actually technically an optimal hare that you can run, which I think is really cool. Alright, Kazuchika taking that there with the Big Bang into the 1-2 punch. Tiamat. Yeah, Tiamat. Yeah, and Fake Life's right. So since it's a hare, it naturally has grit too. So, really cool monster that's technically optimal. Now, of course, you can't get like other battle specials on it, but you know, plenty of us have talked about in the past. Grit is definitely the best one to have, just because it can give your monster a second chance. Alright, big straight there, taking about half of Uification's health into a second one. Oh, and on the crit, it's going to KO. So Kazuchika taking that 2-0. Alright, so we are going to keep playing winners till we can't play winners no more. So we're going to go ahead and get through winners round 2, see the rest of the fighters, and then we'll dip back down into losers bracket. Alright, so we got Aeratron. Versus Pina Colada. So half of these monsters we've seen already, half of these monsters are going to be new to us. Since we had the even 24 monster bracket. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I've seen Aeratron before. I think he was in the heavyweight tournament that Nash ran. That Son of Lumpy won. But I'm always a big fan of Model. I like Model a lot, and I'm guessing Aeratron's probably cocooned. Alright, Cold Geyser Whips there on the 50-50. Into the Ice Sword at the 60 does hit. Only 1 damage. Oh, Aeratron responds with the Spike Stabs. One hit KOing Pina Colada. Taking game number 1. I always thought that Model Worm kind of looks like he's got goosebumps. Ooh, Water Cannon to start things off. 471, negative 36 guts. Needle Stabs. Puts Pina Colada down into the Flashing Yellow. Does not proc power. Probably wouldn't need power to kill on most of its techs here. Goes for the Arrow. 245 damage. Pina Coladas bring it to a game number 2. Had to step away for dinner. How's the tourney going? It's good. We just got into the first match of Winners Round 2, and we just ended the first match of Winners Round 2 because Aeratron got that one-hit KO Spike Stabs there. Alright, so 2-1 in the Wall's favor. Alright, so next up we're going to have Blorm by that painting. So our first worm of the night versus Rambo. Oh, I should have asked this earlier. How is like game volume, my voice volume, stuff like that? He did good. He is See You in My Dreams made it to Winners Round 2. Good. Good to hear. Thank you. Alright, Sting. 150 damage there. A little bit of damage to Rambo. Rambo returns the favor with the slap. 205. Takes about 1/4 of Blorm's health. Misses the second slap there. Alright, into the bite. They're just kind of deciding to swing basic techs here. Alright. Alright. They're really just favoring these basic techs here. Into the chop. Probably not going to be enough to KO. Could proc power on Blorm, which it does. Power bite. Nope. Slap to close things out. Even if he crits, it's not going to matter. Rambo is going to take that game 1. Not the most exciting match, but you know, sometimes you just got to put the tie on, go to work, and use your basic attacks. Alright, jumping chop, 45%, that whiffs. Oh, he had Somersault active, and I don't, the AI must have like frame 1 switched the bite. They're doing a decent amount of damage though. Rambo is down into the yellow, does hit the wheel attack, 495. Rambo does grit. Another special monster that can start with grit, which is pretty cool. Alright, chop there. Rolling chop, 51%, 322. Alright, Sting to close things out. Nope, whistle to 57. Blorm is in a pretty good spot here. He could just close down the clock with some basic text, but he decided to get the KO. So, Blorm, bringing it to a game number 3. Alright, Wheel Attack to start things off. Big 816 crit. Those first 2 games were pretty slow, but Blorm really putting the pedal to the metal there. No pun intended, I guess. Winning that set 2-1. Alright, next up we got Fruuwu Punch. That one's kind of hard for me to say. Fruuwu Punch. Which is... Who monster is that? That's Daft's monster. And then we got Bogwater. Alright, so Powered Golly versus Powered Gel. Alright, both these monsters whiffing their first attacks of the set. Who misses the Pierce there on the 52. Does go for the 3 cubes though. 900 or 890 on the crit. Bogwater doing Boggy Boy things. So, the way Bogwater's build is the way it is because he's actually cocooned from the... Let's see if I remember off the top of my head. It's the Worm Suezo, and it starts with triple lashes. Which, when you cocoon him, triple lashes actually goes into 3 cubes. So you can actually skip gel cubes to go straight into 3 cubes. And then because he's cocooned, he doesn't have whip. And he has Pierce and he has Stab. Oh, Grit comeback here for Fruuwu Punch. After another one-hit KO, 3 cubes. So in a format without tech deletion, it's kind of cool because you can kind of curate your text to how you want it. I think 3 cubes is really strong, and as you can see, it serves them well. Boggy Boy's going to take that 2-1. Yeah, this is one of my, honestly, probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done. I've had Bogwater, who's one of my favorite. I've had the original Odd, which, not to toot my horn a little bit, but I don't know if pioneered is the right word, but I was kind of the first person who really did, like, put Mixed Suezo on the map. So, like, those are probably my 2 biggest contributions to, like, builds and stuff like that. And then I remade Odd for the Underdogs tourney this past weekend, and he did really good. He got 2nd overall, which I was really happy about. Alright, so we have Akuusin Min, another SSBL alumni, versus Valimar. Hey, Brody, what's up? Imagine contributing to the meta. To be fair, the competitive scene's pretty old at this point. But I don't know. It does feel... Dude, he is trying super hard for that. That was like 3 flash slashes in a row. I don't know. There's so many different formats popping up right now, which is really cool. I feel like right now... out of any time, it's kind of like your time or anybody's time to like find something really strong in like a certain meta. I don't know. There's just a lot of people playing right now. It's really cool. Alright, Valimar is going to take that first game. The three flash slashes was very funny. What's up with that 0.1 second foolery? I don't know. I've seen that a couple of times too. There's an old clip on my channel back from the Game Shark Cup, where Lexi's hair had a foolery, but before the foolery animation ends, her monster was like able to cancel the foolery animation into an attack, which was weird. That was like my first time ever seeing anything like that. Alright, goes for the dash slash here. 491. I think Akuasinmin is... yeah, this one's going to knock him out. So Valimar takes that 2-0. I think you've seen it a couple of times in single player. Yeah, I don't know if you're able to do it as a human player, but I've definitely seen the AI do it like once or twice. Alright, okay. This one coming up, we got Turnabout, which is Shell's monster. We got a Naga versus See You in My Dreams. So we got two pretty top tier monsters fighting off. Now, one thing about Turnabout, he is a Naga. It looks like Naga model, so definitely not the best Naga you could have, but yeah, a Naga's a Naga. It's strong regardless. So does have that quote unquote banned tech turn assault. I'm excited to see how Turnabout's gonna do. 103 on Thwack is not the way to get things done, though. He definitely does want to swing that turn assault in a matchup like this. Yeah, big damage there, 353, a lot of guts down. Does proc See You in My Dreams as anger, though. Is there a challenge link? There is. If you just do !bracket, it should pop up. Oh yeah, Potatoes got you there. Alright, so See You in My Dreams missing all of those basic attacks. Turnabout's still in the lead right now. Alright, hits that Death Punch down to 210. Oh, does proc the anger with the stab there. Can just kind of run out the clock with stabs right now if he wants to. Oh, does get a Death Punch in there. 252. See You in My Dreams takes that first game. Alrighty, y'all. Game number 2. Kind of a slower paced match here, unless Turnabout's using that Tail Assault. Big crit right off the back, taking over half of See You in My Dreams' life. A couple of Death Punches in retaliation. Big crit there, 384. I'm stumbling over my words tonight. Was that... yeah. Anger... Joker basics are nothing to fuck with. They are disgusting. Alright, Death Punch to finish things off there. See You in My Dreams, gonna take that 2-0. Alright, next we have Arctron. So we have an Aerotron and we have an Arctron. A Zilla. That's fun. We haven't seen a Zilla yet tonight. And we got Honey Badger popping back up. Alright, now this could potentially be pretty scary for Honey Badger. I do not know Arctron's moveset. If it does have the recoil techs, could be scary. Yep, I see them right there. Does decide to go for the knocking up, though. 231 on the crit. Ooh, Fire Charge whiffs there. Knocking up on the 99. 163, no crit on that one. Retaliates with the tail. Alright, puts Arctron down into the yellow health. No power. Ooh, into the charge to end things off. Yep. No grit there from Arctron. Honey Badger is going to take that game 1. My chat is like off-centered. Or not off-centered, but like too-centered. It's bothering me a little bit. Let me try to fix that. Alright, Honey Badger gets Anger into the Angry Tail Lash, 562 on the crit. Decent amount of littering there. Into the Fire Charge hit, 653. Honey Badger, 2-hit KO, taking that set 2-0. Honey Badger's a cool build. I'm a fan. Alright, next up we have Oakville. This name sounds familiar. I think this is a Hanger Mock, right? But we have two different versions. There's a middleweight version, and alright, here's a heavyweight version. And the return of Bop It. Oh, 33% Hopper combo to start things off. That's going to be a one-hit KO. Oakville does get the grit, though. Yeah, I'm starting a weekly up. Hopefully make it an every Thursday thing. Depending on my schedule, you know, might have to... Wow, he got the one-hit KO in retaliation. Might have to, you know, have it be like a bi-weekly thing. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. I want to try to make it a regular Thursday thing, but I can't guarantee it's going to be every Thursday just because of life and, you know, adult stuff and work obligations, that kind of thing. But yeah, we're going to be just doing a weekly every week, probably just to do a couple of different formats, whatever I feel like running. This one to start off here was 3,500, no bans at all. So Metalners were allowed, Jokers were allowed, Nagas were allowed, all of the crazy-ass enemy monsters were allowed. We haven't seen anything too crazy. I think the most quote-unquote bannable monster we've seen is just Naga. And like not even one of the best Nagas. So people went pretty tame in this bracket. We do have one monster that we haven't seen so far, though, which is New Gens, which I remember that build. That's a Pixie. So, yeah, no one entered anything too crazy this time around. Alright, game 3 between these two. If you didn't get rid of your Love Seeker, you would have entered it. I feel that. I was wondering, I don't know if hoping is the right word, but I was curious to see if we were going to get one Metal Nerd. It is kind of fun to have them in tournaments just because of how much of a novelty they are because they're so restricted. You know, obviously restricted. The breed's absolutely fucking crazy. Alright, 1-2 jump blow to end things there. Bop It continues its winner's life 2-1. Alright, and finally, we have the last monster of the night. We got New Gens versus Kazuchika. Alright, now I know Atari, they are a new player, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know if they're watching tonight. I'm not always the best at looking at chat. But, you know, hopefully they get to see how their monster does. So we got a Pixie Bajarl. Really cool subread we don't get to see a whole lot. Looks like she's got the, I'd say probably a pretty standard Pixie build. You got the Flame, you got the Lightning Tex, you've got Bang. You fight the loser of this, and I don't know if I like either perspective. Oh, finally see some damage on the board. We got big old one-hole damage from that Pat there. 3. She did 3 times the damage that she did last time. Alright, Big Bang on the 66%, does whiff. Goes for a bang of her own, 34%. Oh, there we go. 1-2 punch. Kazuchika's actually got a hit an intelligence tech now. She's got like 1 second to do it. Oh, bolt at the last second. Does whiff at 57. She tried it, but Kazuchika's going to take game number 1. Alrighty, y'all. Game number 2. Flame at 30% to start things off. Alright, lightning at the 59. Finally lands an intelligence tech, putting her in the lead. Kazuchika's been pretty good about not using gas tonight. Was pretty good about not using gas tonight. Alright, Flame on the 28 does whiff. Flame is so inaccurate, especially when Kazuchika's got a really big guts lead over new gens. Goes for the pat. 50-50 does whiff. Oh, into the hard straight at the 77%. 483. Does proc new gens' power. Oh, into the 1-2 punch. Crit is going to KO there, so Kazuchika takes that 2-0. Commentator's curse, I guess. Alright. So let's go ahead and take a look at bracket. We haven't taken a look at bracket in a minute. So if we take a look here in winners round 3, we've got Eritron, Blorm, Bogwater, Volamar, See You in My Dreams, Honey Badger, Bop It, and Kazuchika. Down here in the losers, we're going to go ahead and start losers now that we have a whole round of losers that we could do. So we're going to have New Gens versus Sir Spotnik, Oakville versus Roaster, Arcturon, Bestest Boy, Turnabout, Visionary, Okuasu Woodman, Okay Man, Kid Presentable. We got Fruit Punch, Testarossa, Rambo versus Bikini, and Pina Colada versus Uwuification. So we're going to go ahead and start losers here now that we have a full round of losers to do. So we're going to actually get to see New Gens again. Versus Sir Spot Trick. So many oohs, I know. Really gets you, really gets your, it's like a vocal test, right? Alright, both monsters whiffing their first moves of the match. Bullet at the 59 does hit, 141. Not a ton of damage there. Does whiff the claw on the 53%. Bang at 37. Ooh, that does whiff. We have not seen Bang yet, hit yet tonight. Goes for the tail on the 66. Lightning on 50. These monsters don't want to hit. We've seen one move hit, and we've seen a decent amount of moves. We've seen 2 moves hit, and we've seen a decent amount of moves this set already. Oh, million bites on the 43%. That does whiff. New Gens has a huge guts lead now. Bang might be able to end it here on the 39%, but it does whiff. Sir Spotnik does roll out of the way there. Got 5 seconds left. Oh, we see a tail hit that's going to put Sir Spotnik, you know, put him in the lead just a little bit more than he already was, and he's going to take that game number 1. This is like watching a low-level fight in D&D. Dude, I haven't played Baldur's Gate in a minute. I need to get back on that. Oh, big stretch for me. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played Baldur's Gate in probably about a week or 2. I've just been doing other things. It's a super cool game, though. I think the last time I played it was actually with Zanaga and Nash and I were doing a 3-person playthrough, and it was very funny. Alright, Spotnik's going to take that 2-0. Alright, now we got Oakville versus Roaster. I think it was the bottom one, yeah. Roaster by Squishy. Oh, Reese Peas. Okay. That's a fun name. I like that. Yeah, I think she did fine. I mean, I think you made the best, you know, Pixie Vajral you could make. It's just Pixie's kind of a struggle monster every now and again, but she is better in hard mode. So if you ever want to hit her any hard mode stuff, she is buffed. All right, 668. Oakfield taking that quick 2-0. So Roaster is retired for the night. Alright, Arcturon versus Bestest Boy. Alright, so we got two Tiger subs fighting it out. It is ranching time. Hello! Alright, big firebomb to close things off for that first match. Yeah, Pixie 2 in formats without tech deletion. Jesus Christ. Okay, 235% in a row. Arcturon does grit. He definitely can make a comeback here. Pixie's kind of hard to use too in formats that don't have tech deletion. Just because if it's a non-mixed attacker formats, those basic attacks in the front row are going to do literally nothing. Alright, Tail Ash is probably his best move here to try and close things out. 375, just enough. We do see another grit, though. So Arcturon was on the way to make his grit come back. Now looks like Bestest Boy is going to make his grit come back. Winning that set 2-0. Alright, Potato, your boy. Just keeping himself alive. Yeah, very close one there. Alright, now we got Turnabout. I know the alphabet, hold on. Which is Shell's monster versus Visionary. By Belbokbok. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Alrighty, so we've seen these friends before. We know what they're about. Do we see the 25% roar? 1/4 of a chance to hit this? We do not. That has not been the most accurate move for him tonight. Alright, he goes for the big stab, 322. %62% there does whiff into the pierce. 267. I was talking with Nash about this the other day. We were talking about Naga, and we were just talking about how, like, no matter how much you're trying to tame Naga, one of his biggest strengths is that he just gets the chance to make more mistakes than his opponent and still come out on top, because things like stab and pierce, like, there's such fast animations. If they whiff, like, he's just right back into the game. So, like, him whiffing is so much, like, less impactful than it is on, like, other monsters in the game. It's kind of like how Durahan's slash combo works, where it's like, yeah, it is a 30 guts, you know, is like a 30 guts cost move, but if you whiff, it's like nothing, because he gets right back into the game. Was that game 1? I was talking a lot through that one. Or was that game 2? Two zero. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, that's like the craziest thing about Naga, in my opinion, you know, just besides a couple of his techs, is like he is allowed to make mistakes where other monsters aren't allowed to make mistakes. Now, I think that's kind of like a really cool idea for like an archetype, like a monster that just has very quick moves that maybe aren't the most impactful, but he's just able to sling them over and over and stuff like that. But there's just a couple things about Naga that is just a little too strong to keep him like generally unbanned. But I think the community's kind of gotten to a point where we can kind of like healthily introduce like a version of him into the meta. Ooh, 1-2 uppercut to start things off. 492 on the crit. Because I know Nash has his own way of doing things where it's like only the slow guts rate Nagas can have things like turn assault, where I'm more like I'll allow the I just have turn assault banned essentially, but I'll allow the fast guts rate Nagas to have access to their whole movesets beside turn assault. Alright, Akuwu taking that game 1. Fake Life's trying, man. I feel like there's a couple people in the community who are always rooting for Bajarl. Oh, big power heavy chop. Putting Kid Presentable down into the yellow, into the second one. Do we see a grit here? We do, actually. Oh, into the grit hook. 957. Bringing that to a game number 3. We were talking about what monsters that we raised and we haven't raised for competitive the other day. Have I raised a Bajarl? I know I haven't raised an Undine. God, big 999 on the crit there. Kid Presentable keeping him in it. I have raised a Bajarl. I raised a Bajarl for the Speeble. It was an Ultra roll. Alright, now we got Fruit Punch. Versus Testarossa. La Colère. One of the GOATs from the playoffs. God, the playoffs is such an old tournament now. Oh my god. I'm so fucking... Oh! Oh shit. Oh, hold on, y'all. I almost had some paintings fall down. Alright, Testarossa takes that game 1. Okay, fix that one. Fix that one. Okay, that would have been scary. You know, I got a concussion because I knocked my paintings over and they fell on my head. So the playoffs, it's an old tournament at this point. It was a little small tournament series I did. So there's a player, he's not really around anymore. His name's Abeth. And he thought it would be a cool idea to do a tournament based around the types of games that you can play with your monster on the ranch when they ask you to play. And so I was just like, that's a really cool idea. And he gave me the okay to run a format like that. And so what it was is I ran 3 separate round robins with each monsters of those play types. And then the top 2 advanced into one final round robin. And that round robin funneled into a top 4 bracket. And La Colère is from... Wait, was La Colère from the playoffs? Oh, I might be getting my Bajarls mixed up. No, Tinkerbell was from the playoffs. Where was La Correa from? No, I'm like in my thinking pose. Oh yeah, La Calera was Inside Out. Another tournament that I did. That one's not as old though. So that was fun. That was a team tournament where one team was the Insiders, where they only had techs in slot 2 and 3, and the other team was the Outsiders, and they only had techs in slots 1 and 4. I was on the Insiders side. Don't ask how we did, because it was not great. But we had heart. Freya, you don't need to, bragging's not always the nicest thing, Freya. Oh, Foolery there from Rambo. Oh, slap at the very last second. Rambo is going to take that. Game 1, I think. I think that was only game 1. No, I entered a... What did I call him? I entered a Baku Kato in that had Mating Song and I think 2 Roars. Alright, Rambo. 2-0. But yeah, we did not do great in that tournament. It was a fun tournament though. Nash entered a fucking plant pixie named Young Sheldon for some reason. And then we have Uification. Zanaga entered a really funny pixie into that had Fire Breath and Big Bang, and that was her only moves. And it's just, I love it when Zanaga builds stuff, because he's literally just like, what is the most damaging move can this monster have? It will have that tech. And I will try to kill you in one hit. Speaking of killing you in one hit, Uification takes that game 1. Oh, Pina Colada has Vitalization. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that tech used. I don't think I've ever seen an Undine actually use it. As long as I've been playing this game. 340 on the crit arrow. Trample on the 39. That's a little overkill, Uification. You really only need to use that tail attack. Cold Fog, shouldn't knock out, 156. Goes for the trample. Ooh, Cold Roll does hit 999 on the crit. Wow. Alright, so Pina Colada bringing this to a game number 3. Alright, Water Cannon right off the hop, 473, decent amount of Withering. Uification has enough guts to swing back though. Will one-hit KO here with a trample. Goes for the bite though, doing about half of Pina Colada's health. Ooh, into the splash, 41 does whiff. Uification has a decent amount of guts built up, does go for the trample now, 39% does whiff. Pina Colada's got a much faster guts rate than Uification does. Ice Sword here, not the move that you want to do. Does a big old 1 damage there. Hailstorm in the 54 does whiff. Trample on the 38. Finally hits it. Alright, Oofification's gonna stay in the game here. 2-1 in her favor. Alright, so Pina Colada's retiring for the night. But both her games that she had did go to game 3. So, you know, she put up a fight. Alright, we're going to keep rolling on here with losers. So we're going to do losers round 2. And then we'll hop back up into the winner's side. So, Sir Spot Trick's coming back up. Versus Oakville. Hey Jack, how you doing? Yeah, they swung Trample like what, 3 or 4 times that match? I mean, that's about, you know, what am I trying to say? That's about on par with like its hit percent, right? Like if you swing 4 and you're swinging about 36%, you should hit one of them. Alright, Oakville does get power. It's not going to get a chance to take advantage of it, though. This is going to kill 853. Would have killed from full. Sir Spot Trick takes game 1. Yeah, Casanova. That was his name. Because he had the mating song. Alright, Tail Lash there. Ooh, 617 on the Hammerfall there. No power from Sir Spot Trick. Ooh, into the Heavy Chop. Do we see a Grit? We don't. Alright, so Oakville, bring that to a game number 3. Alright, we got a Fire Charge on 42% here. Does not go for it. Just backs up to build some guts up. Goes for the Tail Lashes, misses at 57%. Into the Sledgefall Retaliation at 47. Ooh, Bite Throw whiffs at 38%. Oh, Spot Trick doesn't have power, just -1 nature for crit bonus. That makes sense with having Charge and Fire Charge. That's how Bogwater's built too. I actually think that Swarm that's the special spawn that he's cocooned from actually innately does not have power, which is pretty interesting. Alright, Oakville's in the driver's seat right now. What's the Sledgefall there, though? Alright, Spot Trick does have a pretty big guts lead now. Can one hit KO there with Bite Throw. Goes for the Tail Lash, that does whiff. Ooh, goes for a punch. Spot Trick's just got about 1 second to do something. Goes for the Bite Throw at the very last second. Spot Trick going to be keeping himself in this. That is 2-1? I think. Yeah, 2-1. Cool. Alright, so Spot Trick gets the, like, literal last frame can Bite Throw to continue his loser's run. Alright, so we're going to see another zoom. We're going to see Bestest Boy versus Turnabout. Alright, do we see a frame 1 Firebomb? We do, but it does not hit. Only 21 damage to Bestest Boy. I want to keep saying Beastest Boy, like Beast Boy from Teen Titans. That's cool. So yeah, you would bread down So you bred down Bite Throw, and you got Million Bites and Forewent Bite. Cool.
Both of these
Forgo.
riders have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Beastest boy. You got to make it green. Whatever you got to do. You got to do like a Zoom sub. Maybe you could do like a purebred Zoom. You could do like the power equivalent to bestest boy. You did that to skip Ray on Pixie. That's cool. Alright, Claw misses there, but I wouldn't have done a whole lot of damage anyways. Alright, Stab there in the 298. Into the Turn Assault, does whiff. Alright, Bestest Boy's got a huge Guts lead right now. Oh, it does swing a Power Tech though. Hypnotism on the 51. He is not phased. He doesn't believe in that bullshit. Never mind. Even the strongest minds can be can be tainted by hypnotism. Oh, that'd be pretty good, Project L. Do Tiger Zoom. Oh, Power Fireball. 999. Alright, Bestest Boy keeping himself in this. Yeah, I like the Tiger Zoom idea. Alright, Firebomb with 20 damage to himself. Turnabout does have a huge Guts lead now. 573 on the crit pierce. Does proc Bestest Boy's power, but is he going to be able to use it? That's the question though. He's got to get out of that slot 1. He is not going to get to use it. Alright, does dodge the thwack. Oh, he gets petted that time though. 174. He does grit. We've seen Bestest Boy make grit comebacks before. Claw is not the way to do it though, my friend. You gotta back up. Oh, wind to the tail. He's just kind of dumping his guts right now. Firebomb. Oh, it whiffs. No damage to himself though. And that Pierce is going to be it. Turnabout's going to stay in the game 2-1. Yeah, he definitely put up a fight. Alright, next up we got Kid Presentable. Kid P. Versus Testarossa. Alright, Rolling Slash here to start things off on the 42%. That does whiff. Because Testarossa is a tank, Kid Presentable has all of the chance to hit in a match like this. Does proc the Anger into a second hook. 556. Testarossa has a couple of options to get back into this. Ooh, does another Rolling Slash, which does whiff. Things are looking good for Kid Presentable right now. Yeah, I've never been like a huge Rolling Slash fan. It looks cool, but like as a tech, I was talking a little bit about it in the Discord the other day. Slash combo is one of my favorite moves in the whole game. I like the utility of it. I like the fact that it just kills you in one hit, and the animation is cool. Oh, Twister Slash though. Big damage there. Testarossa's keeping himself in the game. I've never noticed this. Durahan Arrowhead has fucking Sonic the Hedgehog shoes. Right jab gonna be doing a little bit of damage. Yeah, for sure. A lot of Durahan has a lot of really nice animations, just even despite the fact that a lot of them are just like sword swings. Alright, Million Stabs. Not going to do a whole lot of damage there because of guard. Ooh, big Mystic combo. 224. Not enough to KO. Depending on what he uses, Testarossa could be looking good right now. Does miss the swing on the 48. Oh, Rust / KO on the 316. We do see a grit, though. Kid Presentable is going to get the next chance to attack. Oh, he's backing up, though. Maybe not what he needs to do. Does not need hurry in this moment, I don't think. Maybe hurry on one of his basics. He's just chilling. All right, goes for the right jab. It's not enough. Oh, he goes for the second one in the last second. And Kid Presentable is going to be keeping himself in the game, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1. We had another buzzer beater. All of those options, and that was his choice. Interesting play from Kid Presentable. Alright, we got Rambo. That was very funny. And we got Woofication. Alright, last set of Losers Round 2. I don't have a Be Right Back screen for this yet. I forgot to make one. So I'm going to be right back. I have got to go pee really bad. I'll just let the match go. Girl, move. Wow, the match wasn't over? Alright, well, Rambo takes that game 1. That was like good timing on my part. Oh, now my headphones are all tangled up. Anjor, no hard mode tournament today. I don't know if I'll do Macho Thursdays with a hard mode thing ever. If I do, it'll probably be hard mode without tech deletion. That way, you know, I don't really have to remake any Switch monsters for the weekly. But right now, it's just one of the most simple tournaments we could do. 3,500, no bans at all. But yeah, for any of you, alright, Rambo, 2-0. Any of you are, Corey, or sorry, Macho, get with it. Any of you guys are interested in any of my hard mode tournaments, I run them in a way where nobody else needs the mod. I'm the only person that needs the mod, so if you're a Switch player, you're more than welcome to play. If you're a Steam player, you're more than welcome to play. Try to keep them as inclusive as I can. Alright, so let's take a look at our bracket one more time. Well, not one more time, but let's go ahead and take a look at our bracket. So, we've got Asteron, Blorm, Bogwater, Valimar, See You in My Dreams, Honey Badger, Boppet, and Kazuchika, all waiting in winners. And then losers, we've got Sir Spot Trick, Turnabout, Kid Presentable, and Rambo. So we're going to go ahead and I say we'll probably do the rest of winners up to winners finals, then we'll do the rest of losers, and then we'll do our sets from there. Alright, so we're going to have Aerotron versus Blorm. But yeah, cool that you came from Nash. Old Mr. Boost Bones is a good buddy of mine. Alright, so we got Aeratron versus Blorm. Alright, so we got a Monel versus a Worm. Let's see, we're not quite in top 8 yet. These are to get into top 8, I'm pretty sure. Yes, these monsters are fighting for top 8 right now. Alright, Aeratron. Speaking of what, she's fighting for that spot. Takes game number 1. You still can't believe you've done 10 streams and still have... are you still doing your Nuzlocke? What's my fave monster? Okay. So... my favorite monster of all time is Mustard Arrow. Arrowhead Suezo mix. Really close second to that is Corone, which is worm with a mix with a hair. So those are like my top 2 faves. Monsters that are outside of Monster Rancher 2, I like Pororo a lot. I really like Mew's design in the Monster Rancher 4 games and up, where they really kind of hammered in the fact that it's a plushie. Jesus, 999 on the spike stabs. I'm a big fan of Beaklon. That was 2-1 in Aeratron's favor, right? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. But yeah, Mustard Arrow is my favorite monster. In the last couple of years, Wondar has become one of my favorites. I do have emotes for both of those. Wondar's become one of my favorites. Kato is a monster that I've really started to like in the last couple of years. Gel Worm is one of my favorite monsters. Speaking of which, we got my boy coming up. I really like the design on Gel Worm where the eyeballs are like in the bottom of the puddle area on the gel. I think that's pretty cool. Draco Doll is one of my favorites. I had a stream idea, and I haven't done it yet because it's just been kind of a chore to put together, where I have wanted to go and make a tier list maker video, but rank my favorites. Not what I think is the best, but like my personal favorites of every monster in Monster Rancher 2. And the issue is, there's not like a good collection of images that I can just drag and drop into the tier list maker. There is like a folder of all of the card. There is a folder of all of the card images in the Discord, but they're BMP files, and the tier list maker won't accept those. Yeah, just ranking the designs. I think it's really funny. So like, I was the person who designed like the kind of like the modern Monster Rancher 2 Nuzlocke, how people play it right now. I did 2 streams of that shit and I never fucking did it again. Not because I thought it was bad or anything like that. I think I made a pretty good version of it. But like life got in the way and I just never got back to it. Boggy Boy's gonna take that 2-0. You're going to bed. Have a good stream. It was good seeing you, Kit. I'm not coming up for the RB1 release for Digimon, but hopefully I'll be up there for the BT14 release of Digimon, so hopefully I'll see you then. No, we got... on my Mons... what, I think her name was Ketchup. I had a Queen Plant, and we got her to C rank. And I think it was Hayu, like burnt the shit out of her with oil flame, and then so we lost her. And then I spawned an Axer, and I think his name was like Chicken Nugget or something like that. And I did those 2 streams, and it was really fun, and I just never got back to it. And it's always like one of those things where it's just like, dude, I need to beat my own fucking challenge at some point. We got another Tank Pixie sub-breed battle. See you in my dreams and Honey Badger. I've got all the icons good for tier maker, but not individual ones for the different sub-breeds. Yeah, I think, so like when you're... I thought about using the monster icons, because I do have a collection of those. But when you're talking purely on design, I feel like the book images are probably some like the way that you want to go with that. That might be just being anal though. Alright, Bite, not gonna kill. Does proc Anger. Anger at this point probably doesn't matter like a ton. Oh, well, I was about to say, unless we see a Grit here. I don't know if Honey Badger is going to be able to swing a move that does enough damage to knock out See You in My Dreams. Tail at the last second? Nope. See You in My Dreams is going to take that game 1. I think Kazuchika matches up well against these two if they make it to the next round. We'll see. I guess it just really comes down to see how much they can take a Big Bang. Because like straight hard trait's not going to do a ton to these guys. As you can see, like a Death Slash is only doing 304. Death Punch doing a little bit of damage, -7 guts. I'm curious to see if the Joker's name is a JoJo reference. I do not know a lot about JoJo. I know there's an orangutan, and I've seen the guy. I've seen the GIF of the guy slurping up the cherries. This monster is gritting. See You in My Dreams buffered another Death Punch though. All right, so See You in My Dreams taking that 2-0. I also don't know shit about Mega Man. Alright, so now we got Kazuchika and we got Bop It. I know I sucked against fighting against Mega Man and Smash when I played Smash. That was a hard matchup for Piranha Plant. Alright, we got Bop It. We got Kazuchika. Fight. You're a big fan of the Mega Man series. I'm sure I'd probably like them if I played them. I've never played any of them though. I think if I liked it, so the only Mega Man content that I really ever consumed was the Mega Man EXE. I think it was EXE. But the one where it was kind of almost like a creature collection thing. They had an anime for it. That was like the only Mega Man content that I ever consumed. Battle Network, that was it. Battle Network, yeah. Who won that first game, by the way? I was thinking about Mega Man. Yeah, I know there's like an actual competitive scene for Battle Network stuff where it's kind of similar. I think it's kind of similar to how we play Monster Rancher. Alright, Bop It won. Thank you, Freya. Alright, Flick combo. Kazuchika's got a huge guts rate right now. Like, look how little this flick's gonna do. Only 107. Homie just does not want to attack. Oh my gosh, he finally attacks and he goes for gas of all things. Oh no, not like this. Dude, okay. Alright, well, Bobbit's gonna take that 2-0. Not the best showing from Kazuchika there at the end. Alright, so Zephyr, congratulations, your monster made it into top 8. He had nervous gas. Alright, so, back down into losers. We're going to have Valimar versus Sir Spot Trick. Sir Spot Trick's made a nice little losers run, right? Yeah, this is his 3rd match in losers. Should never minded Kazu of that gas 2-3 matches ago. Yeah, Freya, I don't know what your monster's internet search history is, but you might want to look into that. Alright, Million Bites, putting Valimar down into the yellow. Goes for the Flash Slash. Oh, big crit there. Actually puts him in the lead. Yeah, he's a cool build. I ran something very similar to this. You know, I love to talk about stuff that I've built. I ran a build really similar to this, actually. And my 3rd ever tournament that I put on, called the Food Fight, where it was the tournament themed around monsters that had just like food as like a thematic thing to them. So like things like Chef, where he makes food, things like Mustard Arrow and Mustardy, where they had mustard in their name, that type of thing. Where I ran a build really similar to this. I think our only difference is that I didn't get Flame Charge. I just kept regular charge. So a build like this has done really well for me in the past, and it's really cool to see do well for somebody else too. Yeah, Eggplant Turn was one. Peach Tree Bug, because it has the word peach in its name. Watermelony. 284. Alright, into the Million Claws there. Was that just game 1? I'm really sorry, y'all. I'm like getting to the point where I'm on like ADHD in a little bit, and 1-1. Okay. See, friends, this is why it's always great to have Freya in your chat, because she is always keeping score. Oh, big fire charge. Dash slash there. 340, no withering on that. Ooh, fire charge again. That one does whiff. Valimar's got a pretty big guts lead now. Flash slash might be able to kill on the crit. It did need the crit though. 313 left. Sir Spotnik doesn't need a whole lot to end things here. Ooh, dodges the rush slash on the 56. Million Claws could do it. Fire charge is probably not what you want to swing. Oh, he's just not attacking. He does grit though. Oh, he goes for the fire charge anyway. Sir Spotnik keeping the losers run alive. 2-1. Alright, next up we're going to have Blorm. Versus Turnabout. Yeah, it was a really good set. There's been a lot of good sets tonight. wheel attack, whiffs there. Turnabout's in a pretty good spot. Does with the 60 on the Pierce. 306, just tickling his tummy. And I guess kind of his head. Alright, Pierce throw. This is going to do a decent amount of damage. 458 puts Turnabout into the green. Ooh, stabbed to end things off. No grit either, so Turnabout takes game number 1. Oh, excuse me. Alright, not quite a frame 1 wheel attack, but another wheel attack right out the gate. 800 on the crit. Turnabout does grit, though. Not like a ginormous guts lead here. Turn Assault's still going to hurt, though, if it hits. I'm trying to think what Nagamonal's guts rate is. It's pretty slow. Is it 14? I think it's 14. 14 sounds right. You think 15? Oh wait, it might. What's? Because one was entered into slow and steady. Okay, we've got 3 different numbers. I'm just gonna look it up. Oh, misses that pinch throw. Gets pierced. It is 14. Alright, Turnabout. Staying in it. 2-1 for the snake. I was a Blorm fan, though. I can't lie, so I'm a little saddened by that. Alright, next up we got Kazuchika. Finals are going to be Naga versus Joker. Not if my boy has anything to say about it. You mean it's going to be Gel versus something else? Now, if you're using logic, probably. Use something other than fucking gas, you dumb asshole. Stop. None of them even hit either. I think that's the more insulting thing. Okay, there we go. If you're gonna swing a basic tech, this is definitely the one that you swing. Ooh, 1-2 uppercut, big 524 on the crit there. Kazuchika's got plenty of guts left. Straight, really great move to end things here. Does whiff on the 70. Get a whiff. What's that smell? Ooh, uppercut there to end things. 383. Kid presentable, taking game number 1. Hey, Penguin. I don't know if you've been in here yet, but this is the first time I've seen you today. He's gonna win one round by dodging everything and hitting gas. Tendril definitely said a lot of things. That is a old head name in the Monster Rancher Discord. Alright, he's brapping. Okay, straight. Chooses a good move. Not the most damaging, but it does put him in the lead. Oh, gas. Hey, swing another one. Okay. He runs down the clock with gas. No, Freya, this is a good monster. It's just Monster Rancher be Monster Ranchering. I never noticed that Bajarl has the pot hanging from his hip when in battle. Yeah, it's a cool little design. Bajarl's a cool monster. I don't know if you guys know this. He was really broken. And when I mean broken, I don't mean like competitively broken. I mean like he didn't fucking work in the the original. Jesus, 992. Kazuchika's gonna take that 2-1. Like he just did not work on Monster Farm 2, like the original PS1 release of this game. So like DX was really the first time that the Japanese players got the chance to like even mess with Bajarl, since he actually works in this version of the game. Yeah, I like a lot of. I'm kind of with Jack. I love a lot of the Bajarl subbreeds. I think they're super duper cool. All right, next up we got Honey Badger, like Bazoo. Centaur Bajarl is one of my faves. The Bajarl Dragon I like a lot. Bajarl Beaklin's really cool. It's kind of got like that jewel theme. Same thing going on with Emerald Eye. A lot of cool stuff that they did with the Bajarl subs. Yeah, Odium is super cool. That's my favorite Joker. I like the like like orange and green color scheme it's got going on. I love Bajarl checks. Choosing between 6 or 7 slightly different and accurate power techs is great. It's definitely a design choice. I'll give him that. Pixie Bajarl is cool too. Yeah, the whole kind of like snake charmer look to her. Super cool. Yeah, Golem Bajarl. I ran a Golem Bajarl for tournament one time. His name was Pots and Hands, and so it was a hard mode tournament that allowed tech deletion, and he he only had double palms, I think, or maybe it was like palm strike and double palms. And I raced it solely for the pun. He did awful. I wish Pixie was viable. Yeah. When I was like, I was kind of like a Pixie hater, when I first started playing this game competitively, as in like, I just didn't really like the monster breed. I liked Pixie a lot more, the more that I've put time into this game. I still don't really like Undyne though. I think out of all the Undynes, I like Mermaid the best. Because it feels like a more like unique thing, ironically, even though it's just a mermaid, but Undyne kind of like takes Gel's swagger and puts boobs on it. So this is 1-1, right? I think they brought it to a game 3. Oh, it's 0-2. 2-0 in Honey Badger's favor. Rainbow lost twice. Okay. Well, you get extra match. Go, 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 go. Somebody hit. Honey Badger. Stop it. No, don't make me end on a Rambo win. It's going to make me feel bad. Okay, thank you, Honey Badger. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the bracket. Let's see what we're cooking here. Oh, wait, music, come back. Alright, so we have Aeratron, Bogwater, See You in My Dream, and Bop It waiting in top 8. And we're going to go ahead and keep running through losers until we have top 8 losers competitors too. Right? Or no, are they in top 8? Hold on. Wait, no, yeah, they are in top 8. What am I talking about? Okay, so we've made it to top 8. So, now we're going to have Aeratron versus Bogwater. Oh, we're actually going to have a Worm sub Ditto. Alright, and I did say once top 8 start, we would go ahead and start predictions. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get these stats up for you guys. You're welcome, sweetheart.
It's empty.
Oh, you said it's empty? Well, here, help fill it up. Alright, 30-second prediction. Do you guys like Aeratron or do you guys like Bogwater better? So, we have Patuis on the channel that hopefully you guys have been building up as you've been watching. The fact that you seem to be the first person using this hair makes me feel special. Yeah, it's a cool designed hair. I don't really remember anyone running it, yeah. Alright, a lot of people liking the wall. Alright, 3 cubes. Missing there on the 39. Misses there on the 35. Aeratron's got a huge guts lead right now. So Jack, big fan of the wall. What the fuck? Did you guys see that animation? Alright, dodges another 3 cube. I respect Bogwater for going for it. You know, he's been like one-hit KOing people with that move all night, so I can't blame him. Spike Stabs does whiff. 1-2 Hustle. That's a good name. Yeah, this version of the game definitely has a lot of funny little interactions like that. Finally hits the 3 cubes. You know, I respect it. He knew what he was about. Aeratron's definitely not out of this, though. Well, Bogwater's going to run down the talk with Pierce. Aeratron had chance to get back into it. Boggy Boy's going to take game number 1. Oh, I wonder if I can find the video for you guys. So back when we did season 2 of the Speeble, I raised a Centaur Golem named Mac tonight, and he had Death Thrust, and I was testing his build out, and he did a Death Thrust and ended up going into the crowd. It was very funny. All right, well, Bogwater doesn't have grit, so Aeratron's going to take that game too. He kept it nice and simple. Alright, game 3 between these two competitors here. It's a very funny clip. I'll try to find it later. I know it's on my Twitter, so I can probably just search through my media tab. Alright, Bogwater just building up some guts this time. Alright, goes for the 3 cubes, misses on the 40. Alright, Aeratron's going for the flattening strats again. Into the spike bite this time, does whiff on the 39. Oh, hits the 3 cubes, this is probably going to be it unless Aeratron grits, he does not. Boggy Boy. Making it to winners finals. That's my Boggy Boy. Pay up, Jack. Now we got See You in My Dreams. versus, I believe it's Bop It. Yeah. Versus Bop It. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and start the prediction for these two. Do you like See You in My Dreams or do you like Bop It better? You got 30 seconds to put some patooies on there. Oh, if I had to pick, I think See You in My Dreams probably has a really good matchup here. Hopper doesn't do a ton of damage unless it's swinging Hopper combo. Now, Hopper combo is going to be really accurate in this matchup. But I think on average, See You in My Dreams probably has it. But I'd like to see Bloody Eye in Winners Finals. Alright, so predictions up. Alright, Flick combo to start things off. Probably not going to do a ton of damage here. Yeah, only 196. Could proc See You in My Dreams as Anger. Sorry, the game's going to pause just a little bit. Oh, Baba has power. Okay, that's actually going to help him a lot in this matchup. Power Hoppa combo would go a little stupid. This is a long power, too. Alright, Death Punch going to knock out their 387. See You in My Dreams, taking that first game. Okay, now the fact that he has power, I think that's pretty good for him. I'm like trying to put my game... There we go. I'm trying to like put my game window in a space where it's not going to get in the way of the bracket. Oh, Death Slash. He hasn't been using it a whole lot tonight. Alright, goes for the jab. A little bit of damage there. Oh my god. Oh, 591. That didn't kill. Oh, does proc real. This can be kind of scary. Alright, maybe Bop It can run it out with some jabs. Oh, look how fast that guts rate, though. He does miss the real Death Punch. Oh, Flick here. This could be what Bop It needs to get back into it. Oh, 290. Bop It just needs one more tech to close it off. Oh, he gets ease. Perfect time to get ease. Look how little chance that See You in My Dreams has to hit because of that real and the ease. Into the jab. Bop It. Keeping this competitive, bringing it to a game number 3. He played that crazy. Lit combo to start things off. As you've seen before, not the greatest opener. Let's see if See You in My Dreams procs Anger. He does not. Ooh, Death Slash on the 34. That does hit. Ooh, 729. Bop It gave it his all on game number 2, but gets one hit KO'd by the Death Slash there. Really fun set, though. Alright, so we're going to have Bogwater, See You in My Dreams, Winners Finals. So we're going to go ahead and finish up Losers until we have Losers Finals. Or until we get a Monster 2 Losers Finals. Then we'll do Winners Finals again, and we'll do Winners Finals, then Losers Finals, then Grand Finals. Really fun set there. Alright, so we have Sir Spot Trick versus Turnabout. Alright, putting up the protection between these guys. Do you like the dinosaur or do you like the snake? You guys got 30 seconds. Put some patooies on there. That killed my best chance to win the Nuzlocke at 20%. Yeah. Bop It got kind of unlucky, but you know, it is what it is. It's still like a 1 in 3 chance to hit. So I guess at the end of the day, not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst, I guess. Ooh, Fire Charge to start things off. No crit, but does take over half a Turnabout's health. Alright, 226 on the belly punch there. Ooh, tail lash. Whiffs. Gets stabbed. No withering on that.
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Oh, okay, so speaking of channel points rewards, Nash gave me a really good idea for channel points rewards for Pokemonsters, and I'm gonna get that implemented in the next get implemented for next Saturday, and I'm really excited for it. Oh, Foolery. Alright, so charge does whiff there. It took your points but didn't add them to the pool. Let me double check it here. How many did you put in, Jack? Because it might just be your Twitch browser effing up. Alright, turnabout. Gonna be ending our friendly dinosaurs run 2-0. But hey, Sir Spot Trick made top 8, so that's pretty cool. Top 8 out of 24. I'd be happy about that still. Alright, next up we got Kazuchika. Versus Honey Badger. Alright, so Frey was pretty confident against these tank monsters. So let's see how Kazuchika does. Alright, y'all. Starting a prediction here. Do you like the bunny? Do you like the dinosaur? Now he shares the top 8 spot with Astro Man. Yeah! What'd you enter Astro Man into? That was Friendlies tournament, right? No, not Friendlies. Or was it Friendlies? Or did you enter Astro Man into multiple things? Oh, big fire charge right off the hop. 583. Does proc Kazuchika's power. You know, as long as he's not doing power farts, I think it should be okay. He's not even going to get the chance to, though. Oh, never mind. He's not going to get a chance to do power farts, but he can do regular farts. Does get the grit. 1-2 punch, doing a little bit of chip damage. 100 on the dot, into the hard straight. 156, a little bit of withering. Oh, right. My Jill beat him. I must be thinking of a different Astro. Sounds like my dog got in trouble. I'll be right back. Oh. She was eating poop out of the litter box, folks. She don't get that from me, that's for sure. Alright. Power 1-2 punch. Gonna bring this to a game 3. Hello, Captain Ducks. We are winding down for the night. We're in top 8. About to jump into a meeting. Have a nice rest of the stream. Good to see you, Penguin. Hope your meeting goes well. No, No, all good. That's what VODs are for. We're just happy to have you in for the little bit of time that we got left. We're probably still about another half hour out or so. Maybe 45 minutes, depending on how the matches go. Alright, Kazuchika taking that 2-1. Alright, so both the Zooms bowing out at 7th place. Alright, so next up we're going to have Bop It. And Turnabout. So Turnabout actually has been on quite the loser's run. He lost his first match, and he's been fighting through this loser's bracket. Alright, Rabbit won that one. I'm going to go ahead and put a prediction up for these two. Do you like the lemur or do you like the snake? Y'all got 30 seconds. Is this a rematch? No, it's not. Jack, I don't know. I've never seen a mouse that looks quite like that. Oh, big Pierce, 349 damage. Alright, jab, little 55% there. Ooh, Turn Assault on the 59. That is going to hit 976 damage. Alright, Turnabout takes game number 1. Really a squirrel. I think you guys need to look up what a what a lemur is. It's a dog. You know, we're straying further away. It's clearly an imp wearing the loose skin of a mouse. I think out of all of the suggestions, 709, dang, just barely enough to one-hit KO there. Turnabout continuing his crazy-ass loser's run. That's how its eyes can jiggle. You know, maybe you're onto something. Alright, so we got Aeratron and Kazuchika. Alright, people like the snake in that one, which is understandable. Strong monster. Alright, 30 seconds bets for these guys. We got the wall and we got the rabbit. Hopper's a jackal. Ooh, Gel versus Hair Grand Finals would be fun. Let's see. Well, my guy's got to make it to Grand Finals. Yeah, he's got a tough matchup there. Oh, they got the same guts rate. That's fun. Yeah, that makes sense, because Worm's fastest guts rate's 12. Kazuchika's guts rate is 12. Alright, 1-2 punch, 219. Nice solid chip damage there. 284 on the crit charge. Misses the second one. Ooh, into the flattening. Another weird camera angle on that. Bing bang on the 61. Does whiff. Kazuchika's got a decent amount of guts, can just send another one, lifts that one on the 53. Aerotron's got a huge guts lead now, 86 to 10. It goes for a flattening, 337, not enough to kill. Could put Kazuchika into power, does not get power. He's going to probably have to swing a big bang here. I don't know if he can get up in time though. Ooh, goes for the hard straight, and that whiffs too. Alright, so Aerotron. 1-0 right now. I think Kazuchika hit one thing, and then everything else he just whiffed. Alright, Big Bang not hitting right now. Whiffs on the 55%. Ooh, charge doing a little bit of damage. 278. 250. No power on Kazuchika either. Ooh, goes for the gas, which does whiff. Right, bang on the 57. Finally lands a move. 411. Does get flattened though. Well, we do see a grit. Aerotron can buffer another flattening. Let's see if it does. It does, and it hits 59%. Takes it there. 2-0 over Kazuchika. Alright, which means our losers semifinals is going to be Turnabout versus Aerotron. Alright, so, you know, two pretty well-known strong monsters here. We got Naga, we got Cocooned Monel. No surprise, builds like these have been making it far. Alright, you got 30 seconds to bet on these two. Do you like Turnabout, who has went out losers round 1 and has been building his way up through the losers bracket? He's won, how many is this? 1, 2, 3 sets in a row. Or do you like Aerotron?
Both of these fighters
yeah,
have custody battles
what, Boppet and Kazuchika got, what, 5th, right? So again, 5th out of 24 monsters. Really solid. Ooh, big spike stabs here, whiffs. Does get the stab off.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill.
Ooh, turn assault 708. No grit from Aerotron. Turnabout's going to take that game number 1. Alright, turn assault right off the hop. 592 does put Aerotron into the yellow health.
Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here!
He did explode, indeed. Aerotron. Bringing it to a game number 3. One day someone will line that up with a duck and a Iraqi. But that was pretty good timing, I'll admit. Alright, flattening 289 into the second one. Ooh, turn assault does land. Oh, 749. Turnabout is going to make it to losers finals after getting knocked.
Man, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Throwing tomatoes.
After getting knocked into losers after his first match. Congratulations to Loki. Aerotron got 4th, which is really good. Alright, now, friends, we are into best of 5 territory. We have Bogwater versus See You in My Dreams. Alright, I'm going to get the bets up for these guys. Do you like Boggy Boy or do you like the Joker? I like Boggy Boy. This is going to be tough, though, I think. He's probably going to have to rely on a lot of, 3 cubes. See You in My Dreams. Very strong monsters. Been doing very well throughout the day. He's won... Where are you? Yeah, so he's won 4 matches in a row to make it here to winners finals. But you'll have no Patooies. That's okay. Just keep watching. You'll build some up. Alright, pretty sure that bet's over. We can go ahead and get things started. Our first best of 5 match of Macho Thursdays history. Gonna be Bogwater versus See You in My Dreams. Alright, See You in My Dreams dumping a lot of guts there into those first 2 techs. Boggy's just building up these guts. Big 3 cubes on the 99%. 533 damage. I think he can just rip a second one if he wants to. Decides not to go for it. Just lets See You in My Dreams build up some anger guts. Oh wow, 2 crit pierces there to close the set out. Got a lot of dodges there, helped him build up the guts. Alright, now I don't think See You in My Dreams is going to go down that easily again. Alright, so round number 2, into the Death Slash, 30%. That does whiff. Oh, he is pissed. He wants this. He wants to kill him so bad. 494. Retaliates with the Pierce. Not a lot of damage, but does not do any withering, which is really good. 537 on the crit, 3 cubes. No anger from See You in My Dreams. So Boggy is, he's a negative nature crit build too. Ooh, dude, he is gunning for Death Slash. What is, I don't know what's going on. He must be pissed or something. Alright, stab, not enough to close things out. Oh, Death Punch whistle on the 42%. Bog's just kind of standing there. Anything he'll use will KO. Pierce, do we see a grit? We do. See You in My Dreams is not out of it yet. He can probably honestly close this out with a basic tech. Oh, he goes for it. He can go for it again. Procs ease, though. Oh my god, this is going to be it. Despite the ease, See You in My Dreams fights through it. Wins game number 2. I'd like the buzzer beater. Alright. 1-1. Alright, Death Slash. 941 on the crit. See You in My Dreams. Up 2-1 right now. He really doesn't. Alright, 3 cubes to start things off. 331. About, you know, a little over 1/3 of See You in My Dreams' is health. There we go. There's the basic text. Maybe he's learned a little bit. Even though that Death Slash last time did him really well. Alright, Pierce there. No crit. Only doing 180. Into the 114 stab. Death Slash on the 33 does whiff. Alright. Oh, Death Punch, that does whiff. Gel Cubes could close this out. I don't know if a stab can. Pierce would probably be able to. Does whiff the Death Punch there. Boggy's just standing. Alright, 121. We do see a grit. Monsters with higher defense have a higher chance to grit. Does dodge a Death Punch. Bogwater's just got to do something. Goes for the Death Slash. It misses, and that's probably going to be game. He runs out the clock with ease again. No last minute Death Punch. Bogwater bringing this to a game number 5. This set's been goofy. Alright, they just like stood there for a couple of frames. Like neither of them moved. Alright, Pierce 309 on the crit. 227 on the crit. Ooh, Death Punch Retaliation 459. He said, let me show you an actual crit. My basic techs do way more damage than yours. Alright, Death Slash on the 31 does whiff. Bogwater's in the flashing water. Flashing health on a natural grit 1%. 539, no grit. Boggy Boy makes grand finals. Yes, sir. Let's go. Survives the damage roll and cubes them. Oh my gosh, that was a really good set. And not just because I won. That would have been a good set if I lost too. Alright, Boggy Boys in grands. So whoever believed in my boy and betted that 13%, I hope you're getting a good old payout. Alright, so now we've got See You in My Dreams once again versus Turnabout. Alright, we got the Band of Monsters fight. Alright, 30 seconds on these guys. Do you like the Joker or do you like the Naga? Now, okay, so this is a rematch, actually. So, See You in My Dreams is actually the monster that put Turnabout into losers. So, Turnabout's looking to get his revenge right now. Oh no, I don't think anyone's hating on See You in My Dreams. It's a strong build. I mean, you can't hate on anybody who enters something that's really strong when it's allowed. You know, that's kind of goofy behavior if you're hating on somebody for that. Alright, so the thing about Turnabout right here is that he actually is not going to do a ton of damage to See You in My Dreams. With See You in My Dreams, it's going to be able to output a lot more damage than Turnabout is. Might have been the reason that he had a hard time with him in the winner side of things in round 1. 1/4, baby. He hits it. See You in My Dreams takes game 1. That boy's just standing. Alright, Death Punch whiffs. Goes into Death Slash on the 26. That whiffs too. Turnabout's got a huge guts lead here. Ooh, procs the anger with the stab. 217 on the crit. See You in My Dreams is about down to half health. Goes for the turn assault. Oh, crit. Not enough to do it. Left him on 2 health. See You in My Dreams is flashing right now. Anything that Turnabout has will kill. It's just up to whether or not See You in My Dreams grits or not. Goes for the stab. Do we see a grit? We do not. Alright, 1-1. Alright, Death Punch. Ooh, does proc the anger there with the crit pierce. Stony! Or I guess Stark, rather. Hello! It's going good. We're in losers finals right now. Your boy did pretty good. Yeah, I believe he got 9th overall. Ooh, Turnabout takes game number 2. Alright, Death Smash at the 41. Starting things off. Turn Assault and Retaliation. 494 on the crit. Big damage there. Does proc the anger though. Gonna be pretty scary. Oh, that's gonna be all of Turnabout's guts gone. Oh, into the reel. If See You in My Dreams finishes things off right here, he's in a really good spot to bring it to a game number 5. Ooh, Death Slash on the reel. He wants him dead. Oh, stab. Alright, See You in My Dreams. It's not looking good for him right now. Look how slow that guts rate is. Oh, is that going to do it? I believe it is. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That's 3-1 in Turnabout's favor, right? Alright, thought so. Just wanted to be sure. Alright, so Shells, congratulations. Your monster made it to Grand Finals. Congratulations to Project L for getting 3rd overall. Really strong monster. I know you were excited for him, and I hope he lived up to your expectations. Definitely think tournaments where he's allowed, he'll be a very scary competitor. Yeah, I know. For those of you who are just turning in a little bit late, Turnabout got knocked under losers round 1, and he's made it all the way to Grand Finals, which is pretty nuts. So our Grand Finals is going to be Boggy Boy, my monster, versus Turnabout, Shells' monster. Alright, so if Turnabout wants to win this, he is going to have to win 2 sets. So he's going to have to reset the bracket with the first set, and then he's going to have to actually win the bracket with the second set. Bogwater, because he's coming from winner's side, just needs to win 1 set. Predictions going live between these guys. You guys got 30 seconds. Yeah, it's been a really fun night. I'm excited to do this again next week. So any plans for the theme of the next Macho Thursday? So we'll talk about a little bit at that. Sorry. We will talk a little bit about that after the tournament's done. Oh, quick game 1 there from Turnabout. We're going to be doing one of the SSBL formats. Alright, 3 cubes on the 37 does whiff. Turnabout basically went around all the way around to the other side to avoid that. Dude, Turnabout is going crazy right now. He's already up 2-0. One more game and he resets bracket. Alright, turn assault. Does whiff. Alright, Bogwater has the guts lead here. A couple of stabs should be a decent amount of damage. Alright, puts Turnabout down into the yellow. We'll get stabbed. 211. Uses his own stab. 364 on the crit. Bogwater on the board. 1-2. In Turnabout's favor. Alright, turn assault to start things off. Misses there. Boggy Boy's got a big old guts lead. 435 on the non-crit Pierce. Goes into a second one. Oh, it's enough to KO, but we do see a grit. Turnabout's not out of it yet. Remember, he just needs 1 more game to reset bracket. Bogwater needs 2 to end the whole tournament. Belly punch whiffs on the 45. Oh, belly punch again. Oh, procs to the ease. Ease has been like a big thing of Bogwater tonight. 3 cubes. Does dodge. Runs down a decent amount of the clock though. Still has ease. Goes for another 3 cubes. He doesn't need to do this, but he's going to. 668. Boggy Boy bringing it to a game number 5. Oh no. Oh, fart. Hold on. Let me speed run through this menu real quick. The climax was building too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Alright, game 5. If Turnabout wins this, he resets bracket. If Bogwater wins this, he wins the tournament. Goes for the 305 damaging Pierce there. Alright, now Turnabout's, the games that he's lost, he's kind of like missed the turn assault frame 1. So this is looking a lot better for him. Bogwater is down into the yellow health. Has no chance of proccing power and no chance of proccing grit. So Turnabout is going to reset that bracket. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're restarting things over. Scores are cleared out. We're at 0-0 again. Turnabout keeping himself in there. Big crit there. Oh, into the stab. All right, Turnabout's going to take that game 1. As much as I would like Boggy Boy to win, the Turnabout losers run would be kind of insane, honestly. So I'm pretty happy with whatever ends up happening. Oh, big 450 on the Pierce there. Can just swing another one, which he does. Does miss, though. 60 on the Turn Assault. Does whiff. 3 cubes at 40% does whiff also. Alright, Gus gets stabbed, 245. Oh, does get pierced, 283. Oh, does swing stab, misses on the 50-50. Oh, goes for the pierce. Do we see a grit from Turnabout? We don't. Bogwater brings it to 1-1, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me. Alright, Turn Assault right off the hop. Does miss. Bogwater's got a gigantic guts lead now. 3 cubes on the 45. Is going to whiff itself. Ooh, belly punch. Going to be a little bit of damage, a little bit of withering there. Not one of Naga's best techs. Goes for the big pierce, 537 damage. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hits the stab. It's going to be just enough. No grit. Bogwater's up 2-1 right now. Alright, Turnabout's got to win this game to keep him in it. Alright, Pierce whiffs on the 52. Pierce on the 332 damage. About half of Turnabout's health. Turnabout's got a bigger guts lead, though. He can swing the Turn Assault. 3 cubes on the 36 to close it out. Is Turnabout going to grit? He does not. So my boy, Bogwater, is going to win the first Macho Thursdays. Let's fucking go. Alright, good games, though, Shells. Your monster went on an insane losers run. Alright, let's take a look at the results here. Let's go ahead and end the tournament. Alright, let's look at our friends. Went out at 13th. We got Testarossa, Bestest Boy, Uification. Oh, wait. We have more people. Oh, whoa. This is a big list. Now, let's just go backwards. That's a little tiny lettering I don't want to read. Let's just... So our 13th friends are Testarossa, Bestest Boy, Uification, and Oakville. Our 9th place friends are Kid Presentable, Rambu, Blorm, and Volamar. Our 7th place friends are Sir Spotnik and Honey Badger. 5th place friends are Kazuchika and Poppet. Oh, excuse me. Aerotron at 4th place. See You in My Dreams at 3rd. Turnabout. Look at that. 8-2. 8-2. 8 games won, or 8 sets won, 2 sets lost. And then finally, my boy, Bogwater, up there in 1st place. Alright, thank you everyone for hanging out. Let's talk about the format that we're going to run next week, okay? I need, I have an image I can import here. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. This is a lot of fun. Definitely want to do this again next Thursday. So, let me pull up what format we're going to be running. It is going to be... Where are you? It is going to be the B rank rules from the SSBL that I ran over the summer. So, For next week, it's going to be a 2,000 total stat cap, 600 life, power, intelligence, skill, individual stat cap, 480 speed and defense stat cap. Stats 75 and under do not count towards the total stat cap. I think I'm going to change that to just 100 and under, just to make scumming a little less of an ordeal. Now, two big rules for this is it's going to be 15 to 19 guts rate monsters only. You can use unique spawns that have a slow guts rate, but it's only going to be slow guts rates monsters only. And then the other main rule of this format is besides your monster starting basic techs, your monster can only have a certain type of tech. So your monster can only have sharp techs, or heavy techs, or more basic techs, or withering techs, or hit techs, or special techs. So this is the format that we'll be running next Thursday. I know some of us have monsters from the SSBL that we could enter in this. But if you're interested in next week, I'll go ahead and put the signups up right after this. Monster bands, yes, it'll be regular monster bands. So I'll have actual bands and everything up. So it'll just be like, metal will be banned, the broken enemy monsters will be banned. And then Turn Assault will probably be banned. Yeah, Turn Assault will probably be banned. So it'll be kind of like more normal bans next week. But yeah, that was really fun. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. So let's find somebody to raid. I don't know where my phone is at. Let's see. Oh, on the wrong thing here. Let's see which of my people I follow who are streaming. My friend... Oh, wait, Evie's streaming. We'll raid them. Alright, so we're gonna raid Evie. I always feel like I mispronounced their name, but friend of the Monster Rancher community. We're gonna go ahead and raid Evie. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I had a ton of fun. I will see you guys next Thursday, and hopefully you guys enter a monster next Thursday. Did you end the prediction? I did not. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, y'all. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.